What's up Facebook? What's up YouTube? What's up TikTok? And what's up Sir Daryl? What it
What's,
do?
what it do, Jeffrey Jordan? It looks like we back for some Zatima this time.
Connie, is this alive, Jeremiah? Jeremiah, get up.
Get up.
What?
Wait. Okay, you know I take up. You know I take up for Fatima a lot, but why would she think that he's in a position to just get up? I mean, like he don't look like he could be in a coma for all we know. The way she just hit him was the way that you hit somebody who's just like playing a game on somebody.
Yeah.
Jeremiah, do not talk to me.
No, I'm sorry.
No, I don't want to hear it.
I really am.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
He's sober now.
So what's the doctor saying?
If somebody had completely disrespected you, he did disrespect her, but he's sick. Like somebody who has a drug addiction, we're dealing with people who are sick, right? Um, if they are out of their state, I'm just throwing a scenario at you. They've completely disrespected you. You don't like this person. But in the state of disrespecting you, they were drunk, and you thought they were dead. Now you find out they're not dead and they're not even drunk because they're in a hospital type state. So their real personality is coming through and they wanted to apologize to you in that state. And you just found out they were not dead. Do you think you could have that attitude of don't even talk to me? Do you think that you would have that attitude with them?
I don't know, but I mean, if I were Fatima, I would have just walked out. I would just walk out the room. Like she's saying, don't talk to me, but like he can't move, right? So why not distance yourself and just walk out the room and make your phone call, right? Wouldn't that be
Yeah, if you
something?
don't want anything to do with him, just get out of his. You have all of the power. You can just get out of his energy field. You don't ever have to go back in that room.
Right, right. But she stands there, so I don't understand. Hmm.
I think that in that situation, unless the person had done something horrible to me, I would have a much softer stance in that moment because I thought they were dead and they're not drunk right now. So whatever they say right now might be more leaning towards being accurate or true.
What's wrong?
Man, Fatima, no, I wasn't trying to hurt her. I'm
Cause it.
sorry, Fatima.
I just realized I skipped two whole freaking episodes, so I didn't even watch this. I just watched the last, the last two. But so we never gonna talk about how Connie knew where he was.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. And when she walked in there, she was like,
She-
"That's why I'm confused." But she didn't just find this out. Okay, let's talk about this. She showed up at the house when
Something
she
don't
showed up
seem
at the
right.
when she showed up at the house. Is that when she found out that Zach was in jail? Yeah, it is,
The
right?
only thing when she found out Zach was in jail. Oh,
Yeah.
I guess I don't know. I'm just going by what I remember her saying. Something don't seem right, and then they went straight to the and find that he's still alive. That's what I'm going off of. Something don't seem right,
Something don't seem
and
right blows the theory that I was trying to make because I was about to say maybe she was saying to herself, "This is crazy. How is Jeremiah in? I mean, how is Zach in jail for killing Jeremiah? Jeremiah when I know Jeremiah is alive?" But that couldn't be the case because she was saying something don't seem right. And if that was the case, she's an asshole because she could have just told Fatima at the house, Jeremiah not dead. Like you don't have to go through the whole dramatics of the way she did it. But no, that's not what she did. She goes all the way to the hospital and then just walks through everybody right to the room. That means some kind of way she had some advanced knowledge in the storyline. The script isn't adding up.
I guess I don't know. Hmm.
Look, I'm gonna let him stay there tonight. Connie, what if this shit happens again? I don't know. And furthermore, what if this really played out the way we thought it did?
I don't know. I just don't want him up in that jail.
Zach will be fine, all right? He's been there before.
So I can't talk to him or nothing?
Do you know what kind of stuff happens in jail? Like to spend even 1 minute in a county jail longer than you. Oh my God. 1 minute longer than you need to be is outrageous. I wonder if Fatima, I mean, she technically, at this point, she's responsible for him being in jail. You could actually say she's the reason that he stayed, between now and whenever he gets out. She's the reason because she had the evidence necessary to make sure that he got out of there.
So did Connie.
Exactly.
And which brings
Good
me
point.
to, you know, do I solely blame Fatima? I guess she has a duty, but she doesn't have a decades of history like Connie and the friends have. We talk about childhood friends from the block up until now, so that's decades of friendship and knowing each other. So Connie is raggedy for that. She called somebody else. Connie is raggedy for that. After Fatima said, "I'm gonna let him stand there," Connie didn't need to say anything else. If she wanted to get him out and share that evidence, she could have. She should have. Now I'm not saying Zach was right, but we're talking about on a friendship level. I couldn't imagine my friend letting me stay in jail, right or wrong. A good friend gonna pull you to the side when the company is away and say, you know what, you was dead wrong for that. But they still gonna help you out. They still gonna give you the heads up. They still gonna say, listen, let me tell you what's going on. Uh, your brother's not
Even
dead.
even a casual
Okay,
friend is gonna do that. You
a
you even got to be like
casual
a best
friend.
friend. Yeah.
And I hate the narrative of, oh, we all going, well, that's what Fatima want. Get out of here. They haven't been together for years, like a 20-year marriage or something. Even so, no, that's just wrong. That's just wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girl, come on so I can take you to your car. I'm not doing this with you.
Say it
Do
with
you
your
think they're gonna
chest.
become actual friends? Like, do you think that it's gonna be she's gonna start coming over to the house? They're gonna do stuff together.
That's what they setting it up for. I mean, when you think about a Connie, where else would you put her? Why else would she be around to just stand on the block with Nathan and Tony? That doesn't seem right, even though they are all friends, but she is a girl, so that she would still be kind of out of place just standing on the block. She can't be at the barbershop with them, so they have to fit her in some kind of way. So I'm assuming they're gonna make her kind of cool with Fatima because where else would she be? She's no longer trying to flirt with Zach anymore, so that's out of the question.
Yeah.
So how else would you
Yeah,
fit
like
her
she
in the
really isn't.
scene?
Like when they are around one another now, like none of that comes up. She doesn't do any of that side stuff. She doesn't make any of those comments and
Yeah.
all anymore. So the lady, I was getting my locks done the other day, and the lady who does my locks said that there have been at least 2 or 3 instances where they talked to Connie, and a little comment was made about her not feeling well. And then one day something happened where a lot of her hair came out and or a wig came off or weave came out or something like that, and she was saying something. She was really dismissive of it, and what she thinks is going to happen is that Connie's sick and she's going to come down with something horrible, and then that's going to end up being the storyline that brings Connie into the fold a little bit more. Is any of that resonating with you? Do you recall them doing or saying things that made Connie seem like she wasn't well and they didn't want to talk about it?
Not at all.
Yeah, I don't remember
Your
any of
your
that.
your loctician watches the show.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
She watches us.
She does.
Mhm.
She does.
But yeah, but I haven't heard any. I mean, did you get her resources? Where did she hear this from?
She actually told me of a couple of scenes. I'm actually, and I didn't have time to go back and look at it. So hopefully the next time we talk, I'll have clipped it. I'm gonna go try to find it and clip it out. Because if
All
they
right.
did that, then they are laying up. If they did what she said, they're laying it up for that to come back at some point. Because of especially the way she said it went down.
Hey, what's up? Where you at? headed back to the hotel.
Can you do me a favor?
What's that?
Can you try to get Fatima to talk to me one more time?
Yeah. I can do that.
Can you go to the house right now and talk to her?
Yeah, no problem.
Hold on for a
Yeah, I just
second.
wanna, let her know.
You know, I just feel like they're just pushing this relationship between Preston and Zach a little too much to my liking because it's not organic, it's not believable. Yes, business partners, but why on earth would he be calling Preston and not one of his homeboys, not a Nathan, not a Tony? Like I don't understand that. I don't understand that.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. There is the only reason
Hmm.
to do it is because really they're just forcing Preston into the storyline.
They are, and I said that from the beginning. So many people was fighting me down. Oh no, they was friends from back when he was dating Danny. I said no, they
No,
weren't.
they weren't. No,
But whatever.
they
No,
didn't
they
have beef.
were.
Like they never almost fought or anything like that. But he didn't have anything to do with him. The only scenes I can ever remember them being in are a couple of the scenes where he was walking in to Danny's house where Preston was walking to Danny's house while Zach was leaving in that short window that he still lived there. I can't think
Short
of
window, and the only thing because Preston used to like to cook steaks and all that stuff, and it was a treat because Zach would eat some of the food, but that was
yeah,
it.
that was it.
That was it.
That was it.
People, it was like, oh no, Jack, you didn't. You got to rewatch it because they were bosom buddies. They didn't say bosom buddy, but they were the best of. I said no, they were. Maybe I missed something. I don't remember that. I
If I
remember.
remember right, I think Preston saw Zach as kind of like a pest. He wasn't like objecting to him being there or anything like that, but like he didn't. I think especially at first he wasn't buying the food for Zach, but then again, I think that after a couple of times he didn't seem to mind. So I don't know. I
Mhm.
don't know. But they weren't friends for sure. They
Nope,
never hung out. They
they weren't.
never did anything other than cross paths.
Hmm.
Like I said, give me a call in about 30 minutes.
All right, let's go.
Later.
In jail, can you keep going back? I can't imagine that you just can just keep. Maybe you can, but it's interesting if you can just keep going back every few minutes. Let me try again. Let me try again.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on who's on watch.
Yeah.
Angel's great. If you don't mind me asking,
At any point, was he going to give him the address? They're already driving. Where was he headed to if he didn't know that his car was at Angela's? First of all, whether he's just driving in circles and making small talk? Okay, and so now that he knows that it's at Angela's, he's like, did I meet her? So that means he doesn't know where the hell Angela lives, right? So he still ain't asked for no address. Where is the destination that he's headed to currently?
So, did Bryce give him an address and just didn't tell him what the address was? He gave him address without a name. Is that possible?
I guess that's possible. Thank you. Thank you. You've given me enough to not dwell, because that's possible.
Yeah.
what happened between you two?
But if you can, just drop me off there. Okay?
At Angela's house.
Below is your that no. That's not what happened. I was with you. I was hoping that's what happened, but no, sir. Just some more bad writing.
So is he gonna bust a U-turn again? I don't know.
I mean, he might. Why bust a U-turn? You could be heading in the right direction because you don't know where the hell you're going. The only thing that right now that should happen is Preston should punch him in the face and just like, you just wasted my damn time. I'm driving and you now telling me we ain't going to your house. What's the address, fool? That's a logical reaction. Not this. Not that dumb smirk.
Hey, Dr. Reed.
How you doing?
Come on inside.
She's very interested in what's going on here.
Come on in, Doc.
Thank you.
I don't blame. Can you blame her?
I can't. I really can't. Wait a minute. So your man is in jail. You're not going to go get him out of jail. You're not going to start the process of getting out of jail because you're saying He just needs to spend one more night in there. And ironically, there's a dude at your house. Very convenient on the night that he's not supposed to be there. A dude is showing up at your house. You're now saying goodbye to me so you can walk in that house with that guy. Yeah, no, I would be very curious about things. My car wouldn't start either, I don't think.
If memory serves, you were singing a different tune when we discussed this last time, but okay.
Well, I know. No. I am
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
that
you were.
if I were in that situation, that's looking at it separately from it being Fatima, because Fatima has pure motives. She doesn't. Nothing is going on, but I wouldn't know that in that
Yeah,
situation.
but there's no.
I wouldn't know how
How
Fatima
is it
was.
pure? How is it pure motives when you know the guy is in jail suffering? So there's nothing pure about that. You know he's in jail suffering,
I'm not
and
talking about that part of it, but okay.
but you can't split them up. What are you talking about? You can't split it up. You can't split it up and say this part is pure and it no. What her actions right now, she's doing all of this stuff while Zach is in jail right now. So that is a problem. You can't separate it. You can't separate it. No.
I just want to learn to listen.
Fair enough.
Pause it.
Thank you.
Mm.
Like I've said it before, pot calling the kettle black. Like, does Fatima ever learn her lesson? Does anybody ever check her and learn her lesson? No?
I mean, what lessons does Fatima have to learn? Fatima teaches the lessons.
All right. We can move on. Yeah.
You
No
could-
conversation to be had here.
So, do you want to talk about you?
You're a sex therapist.
Okay. Well, then I guess
Pause
our
it.
work here is done.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What did she just say? He's whose therapist?
Zach's.
So why is he? Why is he there? I'm glad the doctor excused himself. So he just said, "Hey, it's no need for me to be here. You dingbat. Why'd you waste my time?
We don't use the
Re,
word
re,
dingbat.
okay. I'm sorry. Rewind it just a tidbit because I want to make sure I heard what I heard.
Well, do you want to talk about you?
You're a sex therapist.
Okay.
So he
Well,
was
then I guess
asking
my
her
work
like,
here
do
is
you
done.
want to talk about
I'm
you?
sorry you drove all this way.
Why is this not?
So what was the point of him coming there then? What was
So
the
that she
point of
could
him
talk.
coming
So
there?
she could talk to him about what she's planning with Zach.
What? You're Zach's therapist. You're Zach. It's like that was a waste of time. He's like, if you don't want to talk about your own issues, then why am I even here? Why are you not getting your husband to be out of jail? That's what he's basically saying. You know, pot calling the kettle black. He said it in so many words. Like, well, let me excuse myself because this doesn't seem right. Silly Willie. That's why he excused
I don't
himself.
like his tone, the way he's talking to Fatima. I don't like the calm, relaxed, low tone, the way he's just like so chill. I don't like it.
Yeah, that's too much, right? You got to be a little more aggressive with her, right?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Now you're being a jerk.
So what is it? Because what you saying doesn't even make any sense. Like what? Whatever.
Being rude.
You're a sex therapist. Okay.
Okay.
Pause it
Well, you
one
have
more
a good night.
time. I couldn't imagine Dr. Reed being my therapist and him facing me. If I'm Zach facing me, and that subject comes up because he doesn't owe any loyalty to Fatima, right? Because he's Zach's therapist. So if the subject comes up about him going to jail, and when Fatima found out, and he knew, and also did nothing or said nothing, how would you feel towards Dr. Reed if
I
you were
would be
Zach?
pissed at yeah, that would drive me crazy. I'd be pissed at everybody who knew. Everybody who knew. How the hell
You
you gonna
know?
know and go to sleep that night, knowing I'm in the county jail
Yeah.
where people don't even have their own beds, or like, well, they have beds, but they're not. They're in bunks and rooms with other people where very odd things go on at night. No, get me the hell out of there.
Get me out of there. I don't care if it's 1 second. Get me out of there. The
Uh,
fact that you had you slept good, probably had you a nice lunch, nice dinner,
a
and went
bath.
to bed, bath, and maybe I could understand if a team was the type of person never go crazy and never do, but she does some of the same silly things that Zach does. So that's why it's just so funny when she say he does dumb things because she acts like does she really not see herself. But people like that really don't see their own faults. But does she really not see some of the crazy stuff that she does too? I don't know. That's
Okay, well, good night.
Night, girl.
Bye.
pause it. See, Connie, she not a real one. She not a real one because if you had any doubt or hesitation, eh, if you were going to tell Zach and I like respecting Fatima's wishes, that alone, just witnessing that, like he got some guy coming in here in the middle of the night. I don't care who it is. You know what? I need to tell Zach. I'm gonna go with my first instinct and inform my childhood friend. I'm gonna let him know because this is
She
too
should be
much.
driving direct. She shouldn't have. She should have gone literally directly. She shouldn't have come back to Fatima's house. She should have. If Fatima wasn't going to do it, she should have just took an Uber to the jail.
Well, that was her car. That yeah, I that Fatima took her back to her car, so I don't have an issue. I don't have an issue with her getting back to her car, just to let Fatima think that she's gonna respect. Bless you. Just to let her think that she's respecting Fatima's wishes, and then drive to the jail cell.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have been mad at her getting dropped off at her car and then going to the jail cell, especially after witnessing what she just saw. Especially after that, if you had any hesitation, it would have been it would have been taken out
Yeah.
because of that.
You serious about leaving me in here and not coming to see me?
Zach, why would I?
Come on, Fatima.
Zach, I am moving on with my life.
Are you serious right now?
Yes. You chose to do this.
Okay. All right, listen, I made a mistake, okay?
Again.
Again, yes, again. Why you acting like that?
So even if this is gonna be rough for me, rough episode. Even if she is trying to teach him a lesson, how can you really teach that particular lesson when you know you're gonna go get him out? You know he's gonna find out that you were in there, and any lesson that you might be trying to teach him pales in comparison to what you just did to him. Like it's not you can't learn a lesson when in the act of somebody trying to teach you a lesson, they just royally screwed you over, right? Just anger.
I
That's the
guess.
only thing you can get.
Yeah. No comment on that.
All right, good for you. I'm proud of you.
I don't know why Zach is locked up.
Because of Jeremiah. Yeah.
Jeremiah is in a hospital.
Everybody need their ass beat. Everybody. Because now his boys know. I mean, just from what I know about this, I think he stayed in jail all night. I'm going to watch this play out. Everybody need their ass beat.
Well, they just found out.
Okay, right. But let's just watch and see what their first reaction is. It better be right. It better be right.
What are you trying to say?
What you think I'm trying to say, Nathan?
What is there to argue about? Why sit up there and argue with her? This is now becoming the most ridiculous thing in the world. I wouldn't argue with her.
No. I feel Nathan's reaction right now is I can't believe what she's saying right now. So, and think this is only like the conversation has only been going for a few seconds, So in his mind, he just found this information out. He's basically trying to see where she's coming from.
I wouldn't care
But
where she was coming from.
no, but I'm just saying it's only been a few seconds. It's not like it's been 30 minutes of this. It's only been a few seconds. So I feel his reaction is warranted, and he's like, and uh Connie's comment like, "Oh, it's not my place no more." What are you talking about? You guys are all friends now, even though the only difference is you had sex with him, but you guys are friends now. So what do you mean? It's always gonna be your place because you are a friend. The only difference is you had sex with him and the guy, they just normal friends. But come on, they are all friends. So I didn't like that comment she made saying that was not my place no more. Like what? Get out of here. That's it.
Y'all some suckers.
Nate,
Flat out. No.
come on, man.
I'm going to get Zach. I'm not leaving him in there. It's my ass, Connie.
Pause it. How you feel about Nate's reaction and how he's feeling right now?
It's the only reaction that's logical.
That's what I'm saying. And I think a lot of people, what I saw down in chat and in groups are like, oh, Nate get on my nerves. Uh,
What? People were saying that?
uh, yeah. He get on my nerves. She was teaching him a lesson or whatever. When you when you talking about a friendship, and I said this before, yes, Zach was dead wrong, but I'm not even talking about that from a friendship level. You got in that circle, you got friends that can be dead wrong, but as a friend, I feel like I would owe you a conversation. I feel like I owe you a phone call. Like, listen, this is what's going on right now. That that's that's what a friendship is called. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It comes at a cost, not a cost, but a price.
yeah.
You know, yeah.
Well, I don't disagree.
I don't know where he's going, but it's not like he could do anything.
That's right.
And he got warrants.
Exactly. Stupid.
But let's focus on what's important. Jeremiah's alive.
Wait. They're saying they saying he got warrants? That if he got warrants, that changes the game just a little bit.
You talking about Nate?
Yeah. Going up to
Yeah.
the jail with warrants.
But that's not. Well, if we gonna hang our hat on that, like I said, just a phone call. You know what I mean? Nate
I
is
mean,
scrambling.
who? A phone call to who?
A phone call to the jail, to the precinct. I mean, it can happen. You can get message to Zach. So this is not impossible. I get it that Nate wouldn't want to go to he wouldn't want to go to the jail, but there's a way to get a message to Zach. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
Connie, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why you?
Yo, Nate!
Pause it. But like, what did he see to make him ask that? Like, if we were supposed to see something as viewers in this situation, she's perplexed and puzzled as to tell tell Zach about the situation about his brother. So that's what I would think she's if you want to call it that. I didn't see anything.
If it ends there, then
I
I
just
don't see
saw.
anything else either. If that's the only instance of it, I see nothing. But I do see
Yeah.
when he asked her that, her reaction was just like, it wasn't, yeah, I'm fine, I'm just annoyed about this. It was a thing. I mean, they kind of focused on her being okay for a second and her saying, no, I'm fine. I mean, in looking at this with what was said, I can see if there is more, how this is the start. That's all. We'll see.
Take a look at the pictures.
Oh.
You see?
All right, what you thinking?
What episode that was?
Thir-
10, 11, 12,
13.
13. Yeah. Zach, I don't understand why he's being so hostile now towards the freaking guard who's just like, listen, I want to show you just it don't cost him nothing to take a look, you know? But he's I don't understand.
Yeah.
And what do you think he should think when he sees obviously that's his therapist with Fatima? I would think it's innocent. I guess I don't know. If I'm Zach, I wouldn't think anything of it.
I don't understand how they got that particular view shot. Look,
Pictures.
that particular view would have been gotten by what's her name? That's the only way you could get that view is if you
Connie,
were Connie. That's it. How else you gonna get that view?
I mean, if you're assuming that Deja was sitting in her house, I mean, because
I
she'd
mean,
be
unless
walking
Deja was
around,
sitting on
so
the other side of Connie's car, like this.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of I don't know, I don't know.
All right, you're gonna let
Angles,
this
I
one
don't
slide.
know.
All right. I
Yeah,
might as well stay on
yeah.
this thing. All right, let's get into the next one now.
Man, get away from me, bro. Well, he want to talk to you. Man, get away from my cell, like you.
Pause it. Pause it. Now
Yo,
see, that makes zero sense. Zero sense. So Nathan found a way to get in contact with Zach. You hear a familiar name, and you still acting a fool. But yet, if they found a way to say, "Oh, your boy Preston," he would have jumped up. Oh, Preston. Oh, let me talk to him, my boy. Like that's just so bananas. It is so bananas. The fact that he mentioned his childhood friend out in jail. Let me talk to him.
Mhm.
He knows something. He's outside a familiar voice. You want to hear anybody when you locked up, even if it was, let's just say it was somebody he had a falling out with. You don't want to talk to anybody,
Mhm. Yeah, at
right?
this point, anybody, any movement is you're not shying away from none of that. He would talk to Danny. He should talk to Sabrina. It was what's the dude's name who he can't stand who tried to kiss him? What's his name?
Bryce.
Bryce. He should talk to Bryce. He should be happy to see Bryce right now.
Exactly. So this makes zero sense at all. Zero.
I got it. I got it. I got it. Sure? Yes, I got it. Call Bryce.
Man, come on, Jeff. So now if he so Bryce gonna do whatever he wanted, everything. But now all of a sudden, because everybody else turned their back on him, now Bryce becomes useful. Now, after Bryce gets his ass out, are things gonna go back to the way they were, or are they just gonna be okay now? What's your prediction?
You know, you probably won't go back to the way they were, but slowly but surely, he'll get back cool with Bryce.
Is this gonna help to escalate that?
I think so.
Better. In fact, I think he should let Bryce actually get a kiss at this point. At this point.
Oh, say Daryl, get out of here.
No, come on, dude. This dude is in the county jail. A kiss is the least problematic thing that can happen to him in that
Okay,
environment.
but who is that gonna benefit? Like what?
Bryce.
They at least laugh.
This is
I
all
don't
Bryce
think
wants.
Bryce.
That's all Bryce has been dreaming about.
I No, I think he did want that when he thought that Zach was giving him a mixed signal, but now that
He
he
still want it.
knows Zach doesn't
He don't not want it. He's just accepted he ain't gonna
well,
get it. A scenario has now opened up where he deserves it, and you know it.
I guess.
Tell him.
Okay. I'll just call him. As a matter of fact, let me get his number too. What? The judge, let me get his number. Well, you know what? Fine works. It's ringing. I'm just gonna.
You know, wouldn't wouldn't you have a few more questions before you made that call? Like somebody just says, no, Jeremiah's alive. Oh, let me call the judge and straighten this all out. Judge, yeah, Jack's in jail. Jeremiah's alive. I mean, you need just a little bit more than somebody just saying,
What hospital he's at?
yeah, how do you know this for sure? Well, let's clear this up because I'm about to call a damn judge. Calling a judge is a big deal unless you're madam. This is a big deal.
That's true. True.
What?
You know what? Lose my number.
It was never saved.
Damn, it was never saved and it was about to go down. It was about to go down. She didn't even have his number. Probably don't even have his name. I ain't mad at him.
Angela.
Now, when I actually have saw some episodes of, so I kind of have some concept of what's coming, but that's wild.
What did you see?
That somebody put cameras up in her house.
How much sympathy do you have for Angela when it comes to that?
A lot. I mean, it's
You said a lot?
I do. I guess it's like somebody who's really promiscuous who gets an STD. I still feel bad when they do it, but it's the risk factor of the job or the game or whatever you're playing.
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not even gonna talk about invasion, the privacy aspect of it. She she hooks up with random people, and nothing wrong with that. People do it all the time, but Jesus, she like I think I said it in pre past episodes. Like she'll be like going upstairs and send somebody away to find their way out of her house. People do that on TV like that. Is let someone just find their way out on their own, and you upstairs in bed. That is the oddest thing to me. And behold, this is what happens. You need somebody to lurk downstairs in your house. This is what happens.
Yeah,
So she don't get no sympathy from me. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I hear you.
What do you rate the episode?
I give the episode a 9. Merging the two, I give these 2 episodes a 9.
Yeah, pretty good. I concur. I concur. What you got going on tomorrow?
I'll be in Chicago tomorrow.
Oh crap! So I guess I'm not gonna get another episode from you.
Not
Probably
tomorrow.
a week from now.
No, let's not say that because I will be in Phoenix a week from now. So let's figure something out. It's going to depend on what computer connections I'll be able to make. Maybe I'll be able to do it tomorrow. When I get to Chicago, we will speak.
I just let me know.
All right.
Got anything else?
I don't. You?
No, make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you like these videos to keep us going. And I got nothing else.
All right. See you, everybody.
Bye.